Charm Chats.
Okay, so what questions are we going to do?
Let's see. Let's go with the first one that we saw.
If you could possess one supernatural ability, what could it be? What would it be? Sorry.
Well, I think, at least for me, it would be Piper's ability to freeze things.
I think I've been pretty fucking fascinated with telepathy for, like, ever. And yes, I understand that hearing everyone's thoughts is probably not the best idea. But I still would be like, at least I'll know when my coworkers are talking about me. Because that's a major source of anxiety for me, and I hate it.
Very, very true. Though I have said for many, many years that if I could have one superpower, it would be the ability to read, write, speak, and understand any language that has ever existed or will ever exist.
Yeah. Be a living Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Or a Babelfish.
Yeah. Like, literally being able to read, write, speak, and understand every language ever would be amazing. And I think that's what I would actually want as my superpower. So there you go.
Yeah.
If you had to paint your entire home, inside and out, a single color other than white, what color would you pick?
Indigo.
Really?
It's dark, it's calming. It stands out very nicely. And in the winter, it will absorb sunlight and heat up.
Interesting. I don't think I would have picked that, because that seems a very dark color.
Yeah, but I love indigo.
Well, I love teal, but I wouldn't paint my house inside and out teal.
Well, teal is also a very obvious color.
Yeah.
Like, it's not muted in any respect.
Yeah. As much as I hate white walls, the fact that I wouldn't be able to pick white, I would probably pick something like ivory. Something like an off-white.
Mm-hmm. Just seems like cheating.
Or like a pale yellow. Or a pale blue. Like, I would pick something that's a pale color, because I have learned, as someone who had a fire in an apartment and the entire walls turned black, dark colors on the wall means you need much more lighting to actually be able to live in that room. And so I don't think I would want all of my walls to be dark colored.
I remember when our old house was being painted colors and we had to pick what we wanted. Zach decided that he wanted his room to be painted dark, dark, dark blue so he could be a ninja in it. And it's not that big a room. So this was like a hilarious request. But he was 12, so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. How about you, Blue? What color would you want? You can't see all of the colors.
No.
You only have 2 sets of rods.
If you could only keep one of your 5 senses, which would you save? This is a hard one.
Hearing.
Yeah? That's
Like, I'd hate losing taste. And honestly, taste and smell are intertwined, so just consider them one.
I think it's very interesting, because I would also choose hearing.
Yeah. Because, like, I know it's possible to get around without your sight. I'd hate losing my sense of taste. Losing sense of touch would be fucking weird.
Yeah.
Especially if you've lost your sense of sight. But, like, I like listening to music.
I'd be sad that I wouldn't be able to sing along with the music anymore. But
Why wouldn't you? Speaking isn't a sense.
no, but like, I don't know.
You might not be able to read the music, but you can still sing along.
Yeah.
Because you can hear it.
True.
Because these are senses. This is not abilities, necessarily.
True. But yeah. Yeah. Of all of them, I would keep hearing.
Who knows? Maybe you could develop a rudimentary sort of echolocation that helps you determine where things are.
Maybe. Let's see. Oh, here we go. If you could own any building in existence, which would you pick?
Library of Alexandria.
That doesn't exist anymore, though.
It did. That doesn't say currently in existence. I would bring back the Library of Alexandria.
All right. I'll give you that one.
Because I'm still sore over that. What about you?
Probably like an art museum, like the MoMA. Or the Guggenheim.
Guggenheim's fun.
I have been to the Guggenheim. Let me tell you, take it from me. Take the elevator to the top and walk down. That's how it's meant to be done.
Yep.
Don't walk up the Guggenheim unless you are perfectly fine walking up a slant.
Yeah.
My legs were jelly by the time I was done. Oh, man. It was bad. If you could choose exactly what you will eat and drink for your last meal before death, what would the menu consist of?
Why don't you go first for this one?
I think my final meal would probably be like the biggest steak I could muster.
Yeah.
Because I can't eat red meat and I miss it so much. But I figure if I'm gonna die, give me a good steak.
Mm-hmm.
Like steak, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, some chocolate cake. Like, give me all of the things. All of the things.
Mm-hmm. I know mine would end with some lovely green tea ice cream. In it would involve... so when I was in Germany, I was staying with a family, and for one dinner, they made these white asparagus spears. They steamed them.
Interesting.
And then they put a hollandaise over it, and it was like the best fucking thing I'd ever had. And so I'd put that in there. And then I think I'd probably... duck confit sandwich from Bruges in Indianapolis.
Interesting.
Just like things I always love and never... Like, I always want to have them again. Like, not immediately, but like...
Yeah.
These are things I keep coming back to.
Very fascinating. If you were given 1 hour to spend an unlimited amount of money in any store in the world, where would it be?
IKEA. Get some pine, get some oak, couple of Norsemen. Swedish meatballs. All the Allen wrenches your heart could desire. And let's face it, I could furnish a lot of homes. I could probably, I don't know if they're into tiny homes now, but I wouldn't put it past IKEA. So I could buy, like, homeless people tiny homes that they could live in, operate themselves. Like, I don't know how they'd hook them up, but, you know, they at least have shelter.
Yeah. It's an interesting thing. Because my brain immediately went to World Market. But that just shows how different we are.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I will take all of the Pocky.
Uh-huh.
I will take all of the Maltesers. Give me everything. Let's see. If you could have a year, any place in the world, all expenses paid, where would you go?
You go first.
London. Without a doubt, I would go to England. Like, if especially all expenses paid, I would absolutely go to England without any question or hesitation in my mind.
I think I'd go to San Francisco.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's a fairly temperate, you know, it's like a pretty even temperature across the year. It's hella expensive. Like, more so than London.
Well.
And, you know, having all expenses paid would be great, especially in a city that expensive.
Yeah.
You get some lovely scenery. Get to work out those glutes on the hills.
Yeah.
And I get to hang around the hate.
Yeah.
Which is always a positive.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. If you could have avoided living 1 year from your past, which year would you like to have eliminated?
Let's see. Yeah, 2014 I could do without.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
happened in 2014 that you'd want to get rid of?
Moved back in with my mother.
Yeah.
2015 was good, especially the end of it. 2016 was great up until November. Like, legitimately, Halloween of 2015 through November 7th of 2016 was my best year ever. But 2014 I could have done without.
Yeah. For me, I would get rid of 1998.
Okay.
That's the year I had cancer.
Yeah.
Be like, yes, I don't want that year to have happened, or at least I don't want to remember that year to have happened, because that was no fun that year.
No bueno.
No bueno. I had a lot of fun the year after, though. So that was nice.
Well, yeah, I mean, you survived and you get to use the I had cancer card everywhere.
Exactly.
It's like an American Express Black
Exactly.
in terms of emotional support.
Yeah. And I got to go to Grand Cayman.
Oh, sweet.
So that was fun. If you could commit one crime without being caught, what crime would you commit? This one's hard because there are so many answers.
I don't want to say my answer. Because I fear in this particular climate it would be used against me, even though it's not something I'd ever actually do.
It would be murder, wouldn't it?
I plead the fifth.
I'll take that as yes, it would probably be murder.
I plead the fifth. That's not a yes, that's not a no. I plead the fucking fifth. I'm not going to incriminate myself, god damn it.
And see, for me, it would be theft. Like,
What would you steal?
Money. Lots of fucking money.
True.
Because I could do so much if I had money. Mm-hmm. Like, this isn't even a question from this book. If you won $100 million in the lottery, what would you do with that money?
I'd have to hire a financial manager who could handle that amount of money first.
Yeah, of course. Like all of the
because
everyone
everyone knows that whoever wins like the huge ass Powerballs, their life is essentially ruined unless they can find a way to manage all of that shit.
Well, yes.
Because not only are they going to be getting a request from every Tom, Dick, and Harry who manages to get their number and address. Mm-hmm. Like, if you have a whole shit ton of money and you don't know how to work with it.
Yes.
Like, I'd be like, hey, Bill Gates. Who's good to talk to about this kind of crap?
Yes.
Talk to, like, corporations or, like, really fucking... Talk to Oprah.
Yes.
Be like, how do I deal with all this crap?
Okay, so assuming you have $100 million, assuming you have figured out all the legal shit, you know how to handle your money, what would you do with it?
I'd probably start in on some, like, affordable housing projects.
Okay.
Just, like... You know what? I would probably go into places that have a lot of abandoned, dilapidated homes. If I can fix them. And, sell them at cost or less. Or, wait, is that cost?
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, sell them for as cheap as I can fucking manage without getting booted out of town. Mm-hmm. To people, from the community. And, if I can't fix them... tear them down, maybe make a park or possibly another house. Like, see how far I can do doing that.
So you would help other people.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid actual gentrification. I'm just like, I'll fix them up and give them to people from that community. Because they're health hazards a lot of times. Like, they can fall over, they can be filled with mold that can get outside and, like, hurt people. If kids go in there... playing and they encounter like whatever, they fall through the floor, like that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like there are tons of abandoned houses.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just like go in and fix them up and sell them to like white people. That is something I do not want to do. I'd rather have them be fixed and available for people and who are not looking to change the community, just looking to make it better.
Yeah.
That or build lots of shelters. Lots of shelters.
See, I have actually answered this question before. A few times I've answered this question before. Wherein, if I had $100 million, after taxes and all of the financial stuff were figured out, I would pay off all of the bills that my mother has. Mm-hmm. I would set up a trust for my niece. I would pay off my car. I would actually buy another car. Now that my friend Danielle has a child, I would set up a little trust for her. And I would build a house. That would be the first thing that I would do. Mm-hmm. Is I would build a house to the specifications that I want a house. And it would have room for all of my friends to be able to live there rent-free. Like, you would have your own wing.
Could it be the West Wing?
Yes.
I could do lots of walk and talks.
Yes, I will give you the West Wing.
And I'll keep a little rose in a dome.
Yes. There you go. And then I would travel. Like, I would do all of the things that I haven't been able to do because I haven't had the money to do them.
Mm-hmm. You would buy all of the bras.
Yes. I would buy all of the clothes that I have wanted and cannot afford. And then I would help other people, as in, like, I would go on Patreon and find the people that are doing things that I truly enjoy and give them money.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, the people who are really down on their luck.
Yeah.
I know a few of those.
Yeah. You know, I would go to GoFundMe pages and help people there.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to, you know, Kickstarter, and if there's anything that could actually help a lot of people, but they need money.
Go through all the GoFundMe pages for medical procedures.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just pay that shit off.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. And because I have learned, thanks to my friends who do the maths, that if you have like 10 million in the bank, you can live off the interest on $10 million. Mm-hmm. So if I had 100 million, just think of the interest on that alone.
Yeah.
And all of the things that I could actually do with that. And that would just be very, very interesting. And I would be able to help myself and help others. So we would both help people. I would just do other things first.
Yeah.
And then get around to the helping people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to be more of a big picture person.
Yeah, no, I need my life to be better. Mm-hmm. And then I can help others.
That's fair. Like, I'm at a point where my life is pretty okay. Like, it could be better, but all the things that need to change are things that are going to change anyway, and I just have to wait for that shit to happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right, next question. Here's an easy one. If you had to eliminate one season permanently, spring, summer, autumn, or winter,
Summer.
which would go? You get rid of summer.
My
birthday is in summer.
We can move your birthday. You will still have a day where we celebrate your life. Actually, come to think of it, hang on, we don't eliminate actual days from the calendar. We just shift the seasons around. So a third of the year is winter, a third is spring, and a third is fall. Technically, summer would be like one day smack dab in the fucking middle.
Like 100-degree day.
You get one day of above 80.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is fucking it.
Yeah.
Well, granted, I realize that changes from place to place, but
Yes.
I'd eliminate summer.
And see, I'd eliminate winter.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because I walk dogs.
Yeah.
And it is much easier. It sounds stupid because absolutely summer is the worst because you can put on more clothes than you can take off. So I totally understand that. But as a dog walker, dogs don't like to walk in the snow. Or if they do, they pull you and then you fall in the snow and it's no good.
Snow good.
It's no good. And, you know, especially tiny dogs who are close to the ground. They absolutely hate walking in the snow.
Oh, you remember that one video of the Italian dude throwing his chihuahua into the snow?
Yeah.
I just learned that was a composite video.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, comforting. But also, I'm just like, but it was funny.
It was funny. But yes, he didn't actually throw a chihuahua into the snow.
Nah.
No. Ooh. If you could have any music group that no longer exists play at your birthday party, who would you want? I already know who I'd want.
Yeah, you go first.
For me, it's a toss-up between the Beatles and Queen.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
I mean, because both of those would just be awesome.
True.
But, like, I kind of want to say it'd be the Beatles because of the music would be, like, more like birthday party kind of music. But Queen, because who wouldn't want to party with Freddie Mercury?
I think I'd go with Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Brian May and I could talk astrophysics.
Yeah. It'd be great.
Uh-huh.
All right. If you could have any music group alive today play at your birthday party, what group would you hire?
Oh, man, this is tough. Because it's definitely going to be something from Nerdboat. I just have to figure out who. You know what? I get together and have the Double Clicks play at my birthday party.
You know what? You could probably make that happen now if you really wanted to.
We'd go have it at a cat shelter.
There you go.
Because cats and parties.
Yep.
And party cats. And then no one's awkward because we're all just focusing on the cats and you don't have to make stupid small talk with anyone that isn't about cats.
Exactly. So you get the Double Clicks. I'll take Joko.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me Jonathan Colton.
And bring Paul and Storm along.
Well, yeah.
They're kind of a joint effort.
Yeah. Like just give me Jonathan Colton and just sing me some zombie songs, dude. Thanks so much.
Uh-huh.
You know, it'd be great.
Oh my god, the concert I went to, the Amy Mann concert I went to, there was barely anyone who knew who Jonathan was.
That's so sad.
Like, there was an entire group who came that clearly was fans of him. I don't think they've ever been on a cruise, but I don't know. I've only been on 2, so maybe they were on previous ones. And they were all sitting in the same row, and then I'm off to the side with a woman who does not know who this man is at all. And she was nice, but he does a song called Shop Vac, and during the chorus, everyone claps. And she kind of started covering her ears when I was clapping. And I'm just like, I don't want to be too loud, but this is literally part of the song, and you have to trust me on this.
Yep. I love that song. That's a fun song.
Yeah. And then I was the only one howling when he was talking about his mountain of wolves. It was lonely. I felt like an actual wolf.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was fun, though.
All right, next question. If you could be invisible for 1 hour, where would you go and what would you do?
Oh my god, I'd go over to the neighbor's garage and see what the fuck is in there.
That's so mundane. I love it.
Oh my god. No, seriously. Like, the neighbor, they don't park in their garage. There is, like, a kind of sunroom attached to the outside of it. And then on the side of the garage door is a lock. It's locked. And it's like a workroom in there, but I don't know why he needs that strong. Because it's a padlock. Like, you could literally just put an extra deadbolt on there and it'd be secure enough. It's a garage.
Yeah, who knows?
Like, no one who doesn't know how to, like,
That's where they're hiding the dead
hack
bodies.
I know. I want to, like, is it a weed farm? What is it?
Yeah.
I just want to fucking know. Because sometimes I'll see it open and I'm trying to look in, but I don't know where my binoculars are right now, so I can't actually no, they're probably in that suitcase, now that I think about it. But, like, I never have my binoculars on hand to look through the door to see what the fuck is in there, and I'm just curious.
Yeah.
What about you?
For only an hour, if I could go anywhere, it sounds really, really creepy, actually. But
Whose house are you going to?
There's a guy that, like...
Does his name start with a J?
Yes. But that doesn't say a whole lot, because I know a lot of guys whose name starts with J.
Does it end in Ack?
Maybe.
You didn't plead the fifth, so I know that's a yes.
No, I would like I would. They know that sounds horrible, because it's like I would basically just like want to see what he does just during the day.
Yeah.
But that sounds really creepy, and I know that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
That is also mundane.
Yeah.
Mine's at least funny.
Yeah. Mine's creepy, and I apologize. I might cut that out just because.
Nah, don't cut it out.
No.
You can cut out my does it end in an Ack.
There you go. Let's see. If you could have witnessed one event from your family's history, what would you want to see?
I honestly don't know a whole lot about my family's history. But, I think I'd like to see when my dad's family came over from Austria. That'd be fun.
I would like to see my grandparents' wedding on my dad's side. Because my mother never got to meet my dad's dad. Mm-hmm. Which means I never got to meet my dad's dad, because he died.
Well, that's generally how that works.
Yeah, that's, time and stuff.
And things.
Yeah. Because he died when my dad was, 16.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I think I'd want to go back and see my Grandma Joy and my Grandpa Max get married.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
The other thing I might go look back at is my parents' wedding reception, because my mom's dad had a tradition of roasting a whole pig for wedding receptions, and theirs was the first wedding of the kids.
Interesting. If you were to add a 13th month to the year, where would you insert it?
Not in fucking summer. I think I'd probably put it in the spring.
Yeah?
Yeah, right in between April and May.
I've just realized I have read all of the questions. Would you like to find one?
If you could have prevented any single fashion idea or trend from ever happening, which would you have stopped?
Ooh.
I know what I want.
You go first.
Women's pockets.
The non-existence of them?
I want to prevent the disappearance of women's pockets.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think that I would like to rid the idea of clothing sizes not being the same through
You want to standardize
all of-
clothing sizes?
Yeah. Yeah. That is absolutely something that I would absolutely like, is for clothing sizes to be the same from,
Brand to brand.
brand to brand and everything. Yeah.
If you could have a single button beside your bed that did one thing, what would you want it to do?
A single button beside my bed. Every time I push it, it gives me $100.
That's valid. Yeah, sure.
That's what I would want. Because I wouldn't even abuse that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I had a button that I could push, that every time I pushed it, it gave me $100, I wouldn't abuse it. Like, I'd push it maybe, like, the first time I'd push it, like, 6 or 7 times, just
Yeah.
because, and be like, oh, yes, I can pay off this thing that I've been needing to pay off. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'd, like, maybe once a day. Maybe twice. 3 times at the most. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. Start building a savings.
Exactly. And eventually, I would work my way up to the $10 million.
Exactly.
That I could, live off the interest. It'd be great.
Yeah. I'm tempted to have mine be like some sort of food, but I know I'd get tired of that food very quickly. So I probably shouldn't go with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd want it to mean that a puppy got adopted.
All right.
I press the button and a puppy is adopted by a loving family who keeps it forever.
Well, alrighty then.
If you could have a set of bedsheets made of anything in the world, what material would you choose?
Jersey.
That is nice.
I actually had jersey sheets, and they are the most comfortable things year round.
He would absolutely tear through those, though.
Yeah.
He digs.
But they stay cool in the summer, they stay warm in the winter. They're just beautiful.
Kinetic solar fabric. I'm a tosser. If my tossing at night could create movement that runs electricity through the sheets and into a battery, that would be fucking great.
That would be kind of awesome. Tossing and turning get you some extra energy through the house. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
If you were to have 3 new baby daughters, what would you name them?
I can actually tell you this because I kind of know. The first one would be Kansas. Second one would be Morgan, and the third one would be Marie.
That's cute. As a joke, my brain was like the Pinta and the Nina, the Santa Maria, which I don't think I'd want to do because Columbus was a douche.
Yes.
Oh gosh, I don't even know. I asked this question, I don't even fucking know. It's hilarious. I'd probably wait to see what their personalities were like, and then I would name them after some of the bells from the Abhorsen series, just for a lark.
Okay.
Well, because like each of they're necromancy bells, so they each do a purpose. Like there's one that is designed to put the dead to sleep. There's one that's called the Talker, so it's to help them speak. There's one called the Walker.
You would name your kids Talker and Walker?
No. They have actual names. I'm just telling you the purpose.
Okay.
There's Walker, Waker, Sleeper. There's the biggest spell is the one that just throws everyone really far into death. Yeah.
Well,
so I named the Killjoy that name. But yeah, there's like a bunch of them. There's a binder. So like you can bind the will of the dead to yours, and then they can't like betray you and
Very
shit.
interesting that you would name your children after necromantic bells.
Well, originally it was going to be I'd get 7 cats and name them all that. But I mean, if I have to name 3 children, this is just the first thing that I can come up with that would actually fucking work. Because other than that, it's probably going to be rando book characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think? One more?
Yeah, one more question. Make it a good one.
You also highlighted the one about 2 baby sons.
Well, I also know that one. That'd be Bryson Alexander.
My mind went to the pun place. I was trying to think of binary star names. So, Sirius and Beetlejuice, I guess? Yeah. Do we technically just answer the final?
No.
Yeah. The ones you highlight are interesting.
Hey, I highlighted this 10 years ago, so, take that for what you will. I've had this book for many, many years.
Oh, if you could give an Academy Award to the most underappreciated actor in the history of Hollywood, who would you award it to?
Well, he's finally got one.
Oh, Leo?
Yeah.
I
So
would
I don't
give-
have to answer that one.
I would give one to Dorothy Dandridge.
Yeah, all right.
So yeah, okay. I guess we're done now.
Yeah, let me see if there's one extra. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Let's go for a complete just funny little one here. If you could have a lifetime 50% discount in any single store at your local mall, what store would it be in?
Williams Sonoma.
That's a good one. 50% off.
Because, I mean, how much tea can I fucking drink? It wouldn't be Teavana.
No, it wouldn't be Teavana. As much as I love Teavana, it wouldn't be Teavana. Is it wrong that I was thinking Starbucks, though? Because, I've been drinking a lot of Starbucks lately.
That's fair.
But no, a lifetime 50% discount, it sounds really bad, especially since I don't wear makeup, but I would go for, like, Sephora or Ulta.
Well, you could just get, like, all of the masks and stuff, and those are fun.
Yeah. Or I could, buy presents for other people.
True. But I could also buy presents for other people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very true.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept of things.
Okay. Now are we done?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you for joining us.
We have fun.
We do. Outros are hard.
That's not this show.
No, it isn't.
No.
Bye.
Bye. Charm Chats with Kendra and Kat. Just a couple of girls talk about this and that. Get familiar with Blue and the charmed ones too. Charm